everybody. I'm Miss 2B's and I'm about to vent.
Oh, yo. What is the space like for women in media? I mean, because to me personally, it feels like it's mostly women in media.
Where?
As far as urban media. Am I tripping?
Yeah.
Okay, then. So
as long as there's no women in executive positions,
that's the situation that it does, that has. I think there's not a lot of women in executive, and it's like the NBA where we always say all the time. You gotta excuse the analogy, but this is the best one for me. You like most of the coaches ain't even really black, and then and then you go higher. The GMs ain't black.
Exactly.
The owners probably too.
Exactly.
You understand what I'm saying?
Because even though someone it's just a whole bunch of different oppressed groups. Mm-hmm. Everyone have their own agenda. Mm-hmm. Black men be misogynists. They don't give a fuck about the empowerment of women. A lot of them don't.
I'm learning this.
A lot of them don't. So it's just like putting a black man in power may not be beneficial for me on my agenda. So it's like that diversity quota. Mm-hmm. It needs to be more than just the skin color. Mm-hmm. Like, you feel me? It's a lot. Mm-hmm. But it's also the culture. Okay. Even if a black woman is in power, if she has like a low rank and she can't really call shots and shit, it's useless. Mm-hmm. So, but women are definitely coming up more than before. I don't want to sound like a Debbie Downer.
Oh, nah. You can drop a little positive affirmation.
Yeah, you feel me?
I get it. I think, so the situation is like, with me, I'm starting to learn, and like, don't laugh at me. It's been like a few years, road to Damascus kind of moment of learning, like, I didn't look at women as human beings, just as people. You understand what I'm saying? I think I've told the story maybe like once or twice on the film before. But fuck it, this is your event, so you know what I'm saying? I remember, like, I used to be super anti-rape. I'm not used to it, I still am, right? But my grandmother used to always tell me, once a girl say no, stop, because they'll put you in jail. Period. Okay, so God rest her soul. But as I've gotten older and I've had a daughter, it's like, once a girl say no, you should stop, because she's a person. Fuck the fact that she'll go to jail, but she's just a person, and she has the right to consent. Before, I'm thinking like, like, I don't ever want to get looked at as a rapist. I ain't never, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think like I've had this thing, like I just said, like, just like, she's a person. So
yeah, it's not about you.
Yeah. And I used to make, I think that's the thing, like, even when niggas say like they allies, most of the time it's like mostly about them. Yeah. It's never like, cause at the core basis, like, I've seen niggas like do like, I did the Grapevine, and I didn't partake in the part where they were talking about like black women in like certain fields and things of that nature, but I watched niggas like go off and like about black women's plight, black women's struggles, and I'm like, isn't this more of the things, one of these places where you should probably shut the fuck up and let them talk? Like, and that's where I get like, I think that's like a real bind. Like, all the niggas that do claim to be allies, it seems to be like a clout chasey kind of thing. Even though I had this feeling with the Tory Lanez thing. All the people, the only person I felt that was genuine, honestly, was Bundy. Bundy was the only person I felt genuine. Was like, okay, this is how he felt. Everybody else, it kind of felt like,
first of all, we knew he did it. And they did it after her Instagram live.
You understand what I'm saying? And then I think, but everybody comes out now. Everybody feels like it's a safe space. Now it's a thing where we can all say, oh, down Tory. It's the same thing with white people and racism, where every white person knows, like, you could say racism is bad at this point now. You understand what I'm saying?
Well, what you gonna do about it?
Yeah, these are the certain things. So, like, I don't know. How do we get to a better place as far as, like, men? What would you suggest?
Holding each other accountable.
Okay.
Like, Young Dolph, he did an interview with the Breakfast Club, and he revealed that he cut off his childhood friend because his friend is not taking care of his children. And in the situation, most of us is on some like, what the fuck that got to do with me? That's how we all thinking. Everybody is for self. Nobody has that community kind of mindset. So everybody's for self. Everybody's worrying about themselves. Like, oh, I don't got nothing to do with me. But it's like, hold on, you in the club with this nigga throwing ones? Yeah. And he got kids at home? Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's kind of crazy.
You a bum ass nigga by association.
Like, so I just feel like holding each other accountable, because that will help. And having real conversations with each other.
That's what my goal be. I think that would be like my mission statement.
I'm Miss 2B's and I just vented. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share.